All right, this is the final part. I have 33 minutes on my phone, so I'll just talk for 30. I can either split it into. There's no point in splitting it into two parts and have a short video. I'll just a shorter part. I'll just talk for 32 minutes because my camera cuts at 33 minutes, right? This is the final part. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. He's like, Ivan, you're prepped. You know what I'm saying. Peter Johnson, like, Ivan, you're prepped. You know what I'm saying. Yeah. It was John Favreau when they flew. Like, holy shit, Ivan has no experience in the fucking film entertainment industry, and he planned out his 4 years of Zanus with George Lucas. I have everything planned out. I'll have George Lucas help me out. Obviously, he planned out the whole 4 years. He planned out his land. He planned out his 7 team. You know what I'm saying? All the people that Ivan hired are all sufficient enough to work for his company. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So even though in every company you need a lawyer, hence why I'm hiring a lawyer. You need an accountant, and you also need a head of production to create all the schedules, obviously. You need secretaries to handle the agents. But those very same guys are also my producers. Hence why I have a team. It's my team. I hire the right people for my company, obviously. I know what I'm doing. And you hire two CEOs to run your company. They'll be your who have producing experience as well as they have directing experience. They can help other directors. They have writing experience. They can help you writing, and they also have producing experience. They do the business calls. Yes, I know what I'm doing. Obviously, right? And I'm hiring George Lucas to consult, giving me VJ and John Favreau and Dave Filoni tips how to run a company, and the other five too how to run a company. Obviously, the advisor, obviously, and you also have Peter Jackson, who what he produced Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. He knows how to run a movie. Obviously, he knows how to what he knows everything about about pre-production. He knows all the companies. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. Hence why I hired the perfect people, obviously, for my company. I know what I'm doing. And I planned my 3 volumes with VJ. We took our like 6 to 10 pages of notes. VJ helped me out, obviously, because I say the rest. She'll help me, obviously. Ivan, don't worry, I'll help you. You know what I'm saying? She'll help me, obviously. I studied Peter Jackson's Foliage Ring Strip, and I studied the Sidefold book. And so I'm prepped, obviously. I'm prepped for the movie, obviously. I know what I want my lands to look like. I know what I want Aerotechnology to look like. I have everything planned out. I have everything. I have everything planned out. Honestly, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay, Peter. I want my movie to be a good 11 to 12 hours long. I don't want you. I don't want us cramming all 3 volumes into like one 3.5 hour movie. No, otherwise the movie will be terrible. Obviously, you need to what? Tell the story carefully. I want it to be one story but 3 different movies, like your Lord of the Rings trilogy. It's a trilogy, but it's one story like your Lord of the Rings movies. You know what I'm saying, or I should say, okay, I want it sold in 3 separate volumes for my movie. Oh yeah, Ivan. What about your distribution? What are you thinking of? Yeah, Peter. I want to sell it on Amazon on 4K Blu-ray and a 4K Blu-ray box set. Ivan, that's cool. 4K Blu-ray. Huh? I'm like, yeah, Ivan. 4K. Yeah, Peter. 4K Blu-ray. Ivan, that's cool. Ivan, like that's smart. You know what I'm saying? Because your company is direct, obviously, to home video. I think it's best you to release it on 4K Blu-ray. That's better than even 1080p online. Online, yeah, I think 4K Blu-ray is better, Ivan. You know what I'm saying? The what? The what? The what? The 4K remastered, right? The what? The viewers yeah, Ivan. Ivan. The viewers are gonna get an enhanced experience, Ivan, with your 980 technology going towards your movie and your 4K Blu-ray. You're looking at something amazing, Ivan. Yeah, if you put a theater system in your house, you're looking at an amazing theatrical experience. Yeah, Peter. I know what I'm doing. Obviously, yeah. 4K Blu-ray is cool, Ivan. Ivan, looking at top-notch experience. Yeah, Peter. I want to sell it in a nice like box set, like your Hobbit and Lord of the Rings trilogy. I want to sell it in a nice box set. But I'm not a fan of the folding disc. I want like it's a box, obviously, but there's 3. The volumes are stored. You have 3 4K Blu-ray movies, 3 4K Blu-ray movies with the case covers, obviously, stored in the box. I don't want the box set where you have the thing that folds. The box set that folds and you have the disc inside. No, I want the 3 volumes stored in each in the box set. Tell Amazon that and tell your graphic designers that way they know. You know what I'm saying? That way your graphic designers could design The photographers will take the pictures for 3 of the volumes, and the graphic designers are gonna edit the pictures on Photoshop for the covers, obviously. He's like, Ivan, 4K Blu-ray is top notch. Ivan, you have everything prepped out. You know what I'm saying? You have everything planned out. Yeah, you went on 4K Blu-ray. Yeah, Peter, I went on 4K Blu-ray. Ivan, you're looking at an amazing experience, Ivan. You know what I'm saying? You're looking at something even better than the theaters. Yeah. What you get in the theaters, guys, is 1080p, man. 1080p. The only thing better about Hollywood is you get the cinematic theater experience, obviously, in the theaters. It's cooler seeing a movie in the theaters, obviously, than seeing it at home, obviously. But in terms of like technology, you're getting a better experience for my movie because I'm releasing it on 4K. Imagine putting out $5, $6, $7, $2,000 towards a nice theater system, a nice big screen TV, your speakers, or if you're rich, you know what I mean. You put money into you put money into a theater projector. You have your theater screen, obviously. And you have your speakers, you have the 4K Blu-ray experience. You're looking at an amazing experience, man. 4K Blu-ray, man. Unheard of experience. Yeah. Something better than even when you get theaters. The theaters is 1080p, it's not 4K Blu-ray, no. 4K Blu-ray is better than 1080p. 1080p HD is nice, obviously, but it's not as good as 4K Blu-ray, you see what I'm saying? 4K Blu-ray is unheard of, guys. This is not Blu-ray, no, this is advanced Blu-ray. This is 4K Blu-ray. 4K Blu-ray is top notch. Hence why I'm going to write in the contract for Amazon I only want it sold on 4K Blu-ray. That way Amazon knows it. I don't want it on DVD 1080p. No. I want my company to be unique. Sell only on 4K Blu-ray. That way your company's unique and it beats out Hollywood. Even though Ivan's movies do not get released on theaters, you know what I'm saying? Even though Ivan's movies do not get released on theaters, everyone gets a nice home, the nice 4K Blu-ray experience when they watch the movies at home. Yeah. Obviously. And it's all you people around the world, you're going to have to buy a 4K Blu-ray player for my movie, obviously. If you buy a Blu-ray player, the 4K Blu-ray might not work on the 4K Blu-ray disc might not work on a Blu-ray player. No. Do not buy a Blu-ray player, guys. You have to buy, when you go to Best Buy, you order on Amazon, make sure it's it's a 4K Blu-ray player. Otherwise, if you order a DVD player or a 4K or a Blu-ray player, your 4K Blu-ray movie won't work on those systems. You see what I'm saying? Because you need to buy a 4K Blu-ray player to play my 4K Blu-ray movies. You can get a good 4K Blu-ray player for a good $80 around there. $70-$80 you can get a good 4K Blu-ray player. You can get a better one for $150, $200, even $1,000 if you want. But that's for the rich. Whereas for the average person, for $80 you can get a nice 4K Blu-ray player on Amazon, at Best Buy. You can get nice 4K Blu-ray players for yourselves. You see what I'm saying? And for $2,500, you can get a nice theater system for yourself, for your family. You don't have to get a theater system if you want. If you're cheap or you can't afford it, just buy. You have your TV; it's still good enough. But if you want to get that nice theatrical experience, I recommend you get a 4K Blu-ray player and speakers for my movies. Then we get a nice home theatrical experience. Or you can renovate your basement to a theater. I recommend you don't do that. I recommend you just get your big screen TV, your nice 50-inch TV. 70-inch TV, 60-inch TV, and you get like a nice $2,000 theater system. In your house, it's all pimped out. You buy your 4K Blu-ray player, you get your nice HDMI, obviously, and you what? Obviously, and you put the 4K Blu-ray disc in the movie and you enjoy the show, man. You watch the movie, obviously. You watch the fucking movie, obviously. You watch the movie in a theatrical experience. Me and Vij are gonna get an unheard of experience because I'm pimping out. I'm gonna have a private IMAX theater room, man. Like I'm gonna have my own like private IMAX theater projector, which is like costs like $500,000 plus. It's expensive, obviously. My own projector, my nice screen, obviously. Yeah, guaranteed. Peter Jackson will. Yeah, Ivan. I'll rent. Hey, Peter. I recommend you renovate your house into a private IMAX theater room here. That way you get an unheard of experience for my movie. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because my movie will be filmed in IMAX. Don't forget that. Hence, because I have an IMAX projector, I'm gonna get the IMAX experience. Right? Whereas the world will not get it, obviously, but you're still gonna get the theatrical experience for my movie. Because guaranteed, most people around the world are gonna put money into a theater system. They're gonna put money into a theater system, and they're gonna what? They're gonna put money into a theater system, obviously, and they're gonna what? They're gonna pimp out their house, obviously, and like put $2,500 nice theater system. And they're gonna buy the nice 4K Blu-ray player, and they watch my movie, and they get the nice experience. My movie, yeah, man. Guaranteed, a lot of Hollywood celebrities who are rich, like the bigger acers, are going to put money into a private IMAX room. Yeah, I'm going to follow Ivan's advice. I'm going to put like $500K of my own money into theater system. They can afford it. Easy affordable, obviously. Easy to afford it. So, and Peter Jackson's like, oh my God, Ivan, you know what I'm saying? Ivan, you're prepped. Yeah, Peter, I'm prepped, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Obviously. And then once me, VJ, and Peter Jackson, obviously, we what? We do the concert arts in a nice concert art room, obviously. And we decided, I don't know, the 5 months went by. Okay, Peter, what do you think? Okay, Gordon del Toro, Peter, Jon Favreau, Dave Filoni, VJ, George, what do you guys think? Do you think this is the right picture for Aratat, guys? Do we all agree? Yes, guys, I think this is the right picture for Aratat. And we all come to a decision. Okay, John Howell, you don't have to draw anymore. I think this is good for Aratat. And we all come to an agreement. This is the best picture for Aratat. You know what I'm saying? What about, do you think this is good for Faful, Ephesus, Morale, Durius, Bass, Mass, the Crows, the Eagles? I think these pictures are good. You know, so we all decide on the picture, we decide on the lands, and you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And once all the sketches are done, obviously, and they're hung up, obviously, I will have the graphic designers bring those pictures to life. Bring those. You can either have John Howe and Al Lee color it. They draw it and they now color it, or you can have the graphic designers design it on Photoshop. Okay, I'm gonna put you guys to work. I want you guys bringing all these sketches to life. I want you guys bringing all these pictures to life. The Aratat picture. I want it exactly like these pictures, guys, except bring it to life by adding all the colors, all that stuff, the graphics. Bring it all to life on Photoshop, print it, and hang all the pictures for us to see. And all the official chosen pictures are hung up. You know what I'm saying? And me, Vijay Priyajas, you know what I'm saying? We go in the concert room, obviously. We look, and then once the pictures are brought to light, Peter Jackson's like, holy shit, Ivan, Ivan, this is Aratat? Oh, yeah, Peter, Ivan, holy shit, this is fucking freaky, holy shit. Everyone has goosebumps. Yeah, Ivan, like this, Ivan, this fucking concert art picture gives me goosebumps. I can only imagine how frightening the masks are going to be, the costumes and masks are going to be that the crewmen are going to create in Switzerland. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And you're applying $400 million, Ivan, towards these demonic beings, Ivan. Ivan, you're looking at walking devils, man. Jon Favreau was only Ivan. I think that's a bit too much, man. Like, children won't be able to watch this. I'm like, guys, I know children won't be able to watch this, but trust me, I know what I'm doing. If you want to get a good story, you can't have Aratat be a fucking PG Wolf, guys. Otherwise, the movie won't be as good. Tactics is an agony. If you have Aratat be a PG Wolf, it's not. You won't have a powerful story, man. It will what? The story loses its power. I know what I'm doing. When you read my book, it's very clear that Aratat is a devil. They call him the Devil Wolf King in the South, man, when you read it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The name of Aratat makes people what? It makes some of the Northerns what? It makes some of the Northerns, it gives the Northerns goosebumps. Because Aratat's the devil himself. Yeah, man. When you read my book, Tactics is in agony at the end of Volume 3 for a reason, because he's facing the devil, man. If he's facing some PG wolf like Thanos, you know what I'm saying? Some PG wolf like Thanos and Kevin, it'll still be a powerful story, but it won't be as powerful. It won't be as good, man. I'm gonna keep saying this. If you want Zaynus to beat Peter Jackson on the rings, don't hate Peter Jackson. If you want Zaynus to beat Peter Jackson on the rings, you have to do everything right, man. You can't be stupid and have him be a PG-13 wolf. You know what I'm saying? Have it full CGI, have a computer world. I'm telling you, if you do that, the movie won't be as good, man. It'll still be an amazing movie, but I can't see it being the Peter Jackson on the rings. I'm gonna tell Peter, if you have Aratat be a PG-13 wolf and full-on CG and full-on CG world, obviously, the movie will still be a masterpiece, but it will not be that good, man. It'll be like, I don't know, a 7 out of 10 movie. It won't be that good. If you want Zaynus to be a 9.5, 9.9, 9 out of 10 movie, you need to what? You need to do everything right. I know what I'm doing. Have the wolves and bats look natural, like that devil being Annabelle. They wear the costumes and masks similar to that mask that actor wore for the devil being Annabelle. You apply all that money towards the special effects, that way they're walking devils, so they look natural. I know what I'm doing. Obviously, you pour a lot of money towards world building, but you have the world look natural. Build big sets. 1 acre mountain, 1 acre ancient Gilead city, 1 acre, 1.5 acre city of Zaynus, 1.5 acre city of Barak, 0.1 acres of Sapphires, 0.5 acres of Cyrus, 0.8, 0.9 acre forests, a huge forest. That way your world looks very natural. Remember in Two Towers, the scene when Pippin and them, Pippin and them were what? Pippin with them were talking to Treebird, obviously, and they climbed up on the tree. Obviously, they climbed up on Treebird, obviously, and Treebird's walking in the forest and they're talking, obviously. Yeah, remember how the forest looked pretty good, but it looked a bit cheesy and computer when you saw it on what? On the screen. Yeah, I saw it behind the scenes. They only had like 6 trees in the blue screen. And yet you got a forest like that. Imagine me building like a 0.8 acre forest, and you add in the special effects towards that forest. You're looking at something unheard of. They're at something much better than what you got for Lord of the Rings. People would definitely, if you put 0.8, if you build a 0.8 acre big forest, and you apply all that technology, all that money towards that forest, looking at something unheard of for your world, Ivan. Yeah, better than even my Lord of the Rings, better than Fungoon Forest. Yeah, something better than even Fungoon Forest. I know what I'm doing, man. Stay away from PG Aratat, PG-13 Aratat. Aratat has to be the most horrific villain in movie history. The most horrific villain and villain antagonist in movie history. You have to have him be the devil himself. I know what I'm doing. You have to have him be the devil himself. You see what I'm saying? You have to have Aratat be the devil himself if you want to create a powerful story. If you don't have him be the devil himself, the story won't be as good, obviously. You know what I'm saying? Because I know John. I know what. Jon Favreau and all of them. They're into making PG. Jon Favreau has directed like he's used to making PG-13 movies. Jon Favreau. And that's why John. He did Lion King. Jon Favreau said, Ivan, you don't have to have your story be dark. You can still make a good story with a PG-13 movie, Ivan. Like children won't be able to watch this, Ivan. Jon Favreau might tell you that. I know. So I'm like John. I know what I'm doing. If you have Xanax Radar, it'll be better, man. I know what I'm doing, man. If you have Xanax won't be as good if it's not dark. You have to have it dark. You know how Fellowship of the Ring is the darkest of the 3 movies? Fellowship of the Ring was 14 plus, whereas all the other movies are PG-13 because Fellowship of the Ring is the scariest of the 3 movies. You have Balrog, you know what I'm saying? You have the ring race looks scarier in Fellowship of the Ring compared to the other movies. Yeah, you need Xanax to be dark like that, except darker. You know how the ring race were freaky? You know what I'm saying? When Frodo and them were on the Tower of Amun-Sun, they're all turning their heads, and Frodo sees the ring wraith. You see the shadow of the ring wraiths coming forward, and they approach the hobbits. Yeehaw! Back, you devils! Remember that? Yeah. Well, remember that scene? How that was scary? Well, think of beings like 3 times scarier than that. You're looking at devils. You want to create a powerful story. Tactius fighting the devil himself. He's born. Make the movie rated R and have all these demons be devils. But I'm not gonna make. I'm gonna have this. I'm gonna what? I'm gonna what? I'm not gonna have the sex be full on sex. No, full on nudes. No, I'll have partial nudes for the movie. That way the actors are comfortable. I'm not a fan of full on nudes for my movies. Have it partial nudes. You see, like I don't know, parts of the woman's breasts or something like that. Parts of it, and you see the man's. You know what I'm saying? It's partial nudes. 14 plus nudity. Not Game of Thrones nudity. That's too much. No. 14 plus nudity. Some nudity. My movie will have some nudity, not full nudes. Full nudes is too much. Game of Thrones, Spartacus, that stuff is crazy. Have it partial nudes. That way it's not crazy. You see what I'm saying? And if Jon Favreau did but Ivan, like you're willing to have the actors have partial nudes. I'm like, John, Peter, you can't say shit. You turn me into a fucking porn star, and you turn my wife into porn star. You can't say shit. I shut you up for your eye. You should forget. Yes, keep your lips sealed. I don't want to hear that, man. If all you guys, Ivan, like, how dare you do some nudity in your movie? I'm like, guys, you can't say shit. You turn my wife into a fucking porn star, and you turn me into a porn star. I shut you up for good. You can't say shit. Yeah, we can't say shit. Yes, I shut you up for good, man. So shut up and leave me alone. You know, so if you want to create a more powerful story, you have to have some nudes in the movie. Because there is sex in the movie, obviously. But I'm not going to have full-on sex. So if you want to have Yvonne Georgia, Ariana Grande, me and VJ, and like Danielle Manette and all of them, and John Boyega and Don Cheadle and Tactius the First. Because in the book, Tactius the First does not have sex. In the book, Tactius the First does not have sex with In the book, Tactius the First does not have sex with Queen Sarah, but in the movie, I might have a scene where he has sex with what? I might have a scene where he has sex with Queen Sarah in the movie. before he goes to war with Aratat. Like once Queen Sarah delivers her baby, a couple days later, Takis the First has sex with Queen Sarah before he goes off to war to fight Aratat. You can do that if you want to make it more interesting, obviously. And Tacitonius has sex, so John Boyega will have sex in the movie, obviously. And what? And Don Cheadle and Djimon Hounsou will also have sex in the movie too. But I'll have it be some nudes, some nudity. That way it's not crazy. You see what I'm saying? Some nudity, obviously. Partial nudes. So you won't see the man's penis. You won't see the woman's area. You won't, so you might maybe see her. You might maybe see her what? Her buttocks and like the guy's chest, and that's it. And part of the woman's breast, and that's it. So partial nudes. Okay, Peter. Even though it's rated R, I don't want full nudes. That's too much. I want to keep it. That's crazy. Partial nudes is fine. Yeah, that way the actors are comfortable. Okay, are you guys fine showing partial nudes? It's fine. Don't worry, guys. I won't have you guys be fully naked. It's partial nudes. Partial nudes. So the man will have a chest. I won't show everything. It's partial nudes. It's not full on nudes like The Witcher and I'm saying The Witcher and like fucking Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones has full nudes. That's crazy. No, have it partial nudes. Full nudes is crazy. It's crazy full nudes. You see what I'm saying? And then Peter Jackson, and once all those pictures are now, once the graphic designers bring those sketches to life, obviously, they design all the lands exactly the way the concept artists drew, obviously, and the characters, and they bring those characters to life. Peter Jackson will be like, holy shit, Ivan. You know what I'm saying? He'll be like, holy shit, Ivan. He's like, we just shook the world, Ivan. We see all the devils. Ivan, these are the Ivan. Peter Jackson, Ivan, you're gonna be fighting this devil here. Yeah, Peter, I'm gonna be fighting these two devils here for Fool and for Aratat. You know what I'm saying? And the actors are, you know what I'm saying, Tacitonius, John Boyega is gonna be fighting this demon, this devil, Bull the Pit Watcher. Cassius is gonna be fighting this devil, Morale. You're gonna be fighting this devil, Ephesus. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All the other actors are gonna be fighting the demon wolves, the people in the demon wolf army. Yeah. You're like, holy shit. You know what I'm saying? Ivan, these people are devils, Ivan. Ivan, you're looking at walking devils, Ivan. Ivan, this movie's gonna have Ivan, like Peter Jackson, Ivan, you have no idea how scary your movie will be, Ivan. Ivan, I've worked in Hollywood for over 40 years now. You know what I'm saying? I worked in Hollywood for over 40 years. I worked in Lord of the Rings. You know what I'm saying? For Lord of the Rings, what? I worked in Lord of the Rings. These demonic beings are so scary, Ivan. You're looking at demons, Ivan. I'll ask you, Peter, Peter, if I apply $400 million towards these concept art pictures, towards that demonic mask we're going to create, how scary these beings are going to be, Ivan? Peter's like, Ivan, you have no idea how scary. You're looking at demons, Ivan. Peter like, Ivan, you're looking at something so scary that people are going to cry, man. People are going to cry for you. I might even cry for you and the men. You're looking at demons. Yeah. Aratat and them are so scary that you guys might cry when you see me in agony. You know what I'm saying? You see me in agony in the garden. Obviously, I might cry. You know what I'm saying? You guys might shed tears because Aratat's the devil himself. Yeah, man. Some of you guys, oh my god, he's so scary. Yeah. Hence why Zanus will have crazy buzz, man. Crazy buzz, man. You're looking at something crazy, man. Crazier than all my other movies, man. Because my first movie, the most expensive movie, and Aratat and all of them are devils, man. Yeah. Yeah, man. And it's the best story ever told. Don't forget that. It's based off my fantasy novel, which is the best story ever told. The best story ever told. And I'm bringing that world to life on the screen, obviously. Hence why a movie will have crazy buzz. Hence why I don't want to hear that free money bullshit. As once my red carpet happens, you guys are all tuning in. Once I go on that world tour with the actors and I release my merch, you guys are all first in line to buy my merch with your fucking cards. You know what I'm saying? You're all excited to buy my merch, I can't wait to get the poster in the mail, obviously, you know what I'm saying? You're going to hang in your house. Yeah, I don't want to hear that free money bullshit. I want the money. That's why I don't want to hear that free money bullshit. You only made me pay his fee because you want to see me have sex. It's not because of the money. It's not because of the money. You're worth your free billions because you're fucking God. Yes, because I'm God, I'm worth my free billions. I created the fucking universe. Just like the gatekeepers make their free billions. Only the step families only the stepfamilies make their free millions because they're the rulers of the world. They control the money around the world. There's no one bigger than them. They're the gatekeepers. They're the ultimate gatekeepers. Whereas all the gatekeepers under them have bosses. They're all dirty slaves. They all have bosses. You see what I'm saying? Obviously. The gatekeepers make their free money. I deserve to make my free money too, but you guys made me pay because of your envy of me and VJ's relationship, obviously, and at the same time you want to see me have sex. And what? That's why you made me pay, obviously, when in reality, you know I'm worth the free money because I'm God. I created this universe, man. Me and VJ created the fucking universe. Hence why we're worth the free money. You see what I'm saying? We're worth the free money because we created the universe, obviously. Me and VJ created the universe. Hence why we're worth the free money. Hence why I don't want to hear that free money bullshit you guys piss on. Hence why I'm peacing out when I'm king. And I'm not going to just do it like that, man. Yeah, man. Obviously. Yeah, man. Zayn's will have such crazy buzz. You know what I'm saying? We'll have crazy buzz when I go touring with the actors, obviously. This is if the World Tour happens. It's not guaranteed the World Tour is going to happen, guys. I might not go on a World Tour, but there's a high chance I will. If I do, guaranteed the people at the venue are going to play the trailers. They're going to have their projector, they're going to have their computer, and they're going to play the Zayn's trailer at the Comic-Con. And all the fans are going crazy. Oh my God, I'm saying, I saw you in that trailer. And I'm saying, you look so cool in that trailer, Ivan. Oh my God, John, I saw you in that trailer. You look so cool, Tacitonius. You know what I'm saying? You see all the fans, they have, for the red carpet, they have their Tacitonius billboards, the Papyri billboards, Lithia billboards, Joe billboards. Kick the devil's ass. Kick the devil's ass. Kick the devil's ass. Tacti, yes. Tacti, yes. Tacti, yes. Go Papyri, go Papyri, go Tacitonius. Go Queen Sarah, you know what I'm saying? Go Lithia. You know what I'm saying? Go Belle, go Mary. The fans of the book, obviously. Yeah, you're going to see the city cheering us on. Yeah, man. Something crazy, man. Something fucking crazy. Yeah, I'll have crazy buzz. The reason why I'll have crazy buzz, here are the 4 reasons I'll have crazy buzz. The first reason, it is Ivan's first movie. Ivan's first movie, VJ's first big budget movie. As no one knows what it's like to see Ivan in a movie, the element of surprise, obviously, and VJ, no one knows what it's like to see VJ doing a big budget movie, as VJ has been doing shitty indie movies her whole life. And it's brand new to VJ too. Even though VJ's in movies in Hollywood, she doesn't know what it's like to be a movie star. VJ doesn't know what it's like to be a big movie star, being in a big budget movie. She doesn't know. She doesn't know what it's like to be in a big, like, $100+ million budget movie. VJ has been acting in shitty $10 million, $50 million budget movies. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, she's small on one camera, one independent camera for the movie. Whereas my movies, you have like big, like $1 million IMAX cameras, like, you know what I'm saying, unheard of technology sets. Yes, VJ has never experienced it before. It is Ivan's first movie, VJ's first big budget movie, obviously. There's actually 5 reasons. That's the first reason, obviously. The second reason, it's the most expensive movie ever made. Unheard of technology going towards world building, obviously. World building, action sequence, and the demon wolves. Eric tests the devil himself. Obviously. That's another reason. That's the third reason, obviously. And the fourth reason, there's 4 reasons. What's the fourth reason again? It is the best story ever told. It is a unique story. Those are the 4 reasons why Zayn's will have the craziest buzz out of all my other movies. The Great Escape will have crazy buzz, but once the Great Escape trailer happens, everyone already knows now what it's like to see Ivan in a movie. So you don't really have that surprise anymore, that surprise effect anymore. They'll still have a lot of buzz. I want to see Ivan in that Great Escape movie, obviously. But now that everyone's seen my Zayn's movie, they already know what it's like to see Ivan act in a movie now. You see what I'm saying? They're a bit more used to it now. Obviously. Hence why Zayn's will have the crazier buzz out of all my movies. And The Great Escape is not as good of a story as Zayn. It's an amazing story, obviously, but it's not as good as Zayn is. And the movie's made for less, too. The movie's only made for like $6-7 million. But the technology of The Great Escape, you're looking at something unheard of, too, as I'm making it for $6-7 million. Something better than even James Bond's technology. The Great Escape, they're unique. You know what I'm saying? They're unique. The Hidden Vampire movie and Western Gangster will have crazy buzz, but not the kind of buzz Zayn's will have. You see what I'm saying? Not the kind of buzz Zayn's will have. End this video here in a couple minutes here. It will not have the kind of buzz Zayn's will have. You see what I'm saying? Hence why the Zayn's actors are the luckiest. Because the Zayn's actors are lucky, man. They're gonna be a part of that $9 million budget movie. Be a part of that amazing technology. Aratat, the devil himself, Ephesus, the king bat of the mountains. You know what I'm saying? John Boyega, Avon Jose, Don Cheadle, Idris Alba, Andy Serkis, Digimon Su. All those actors are gonna be fighting the demon wolves and bats in my fucking movie, man. Yeah, man. They're gonna experience it. They're gonna be fighting the demon bats and wolves in my movie. They're in the end war. They're in the battle scenes in the caves. You know what I'm saying? Well, Idris Alba will not fight the bats, but he'll fight the wolves. Because Idris Alba will only be in the prologue and the end of Volume 3. So Idris Alba will fight the demon wolves in the prologue, obviously, but that's it. You don't see him until the end of Volume 3, and he doesn't fight the bats, obviously. You know what I'm saying? Whereas VJ and Ariana Grande, Angelina Bassett, Danielle Manat, the actor for Lithius, Mel, Lal, and all them, Elizabeth and all them, they will experience the horror of the wolves and the bats. But they don't fight in the movie, in the book. You know what I'm saying? They're going to experience the horror of the bats especially. Whereas the horror of the wolves, they don't really experience. But all the women they see Aratat in the end. And all I'm going to say is the scene when Takis and all them are ready to go to war, and Aratat's waiting for them a couple hundred yards outside the wall, something like Helm's Deep, obviously. And all the civilians of Xanus are lined up along the wall, and they throw flowers, and they're crying, obviously. And Takis them go and meet Aratat and all when they open the wall. Once they open the wall, and all the civilians see Aratat and his army like a couple hundred yards away, away, and then when they see him, they're all frightened, obviously, and they close the door immediately. That's how scary Aratat is. Yeah, man, he's the devil himself. Yeah, man. Oh my God, the devil! In the movie, I might add some scenes. Oh my God, the devil! The devil, it's him. You know what I'm saying? You can have them and you see his children crying. To end it off, remember that scene in Two Towers? When the Orcs were approaching the wall during Helm's Deep, and you hear the orcs roaring, and they're stomping their spears, and you see the children in the caves, they're all scared. Yeah, I think something like three times after my movie. You have Aratat and all the civilians behind the wall. Takis and all them fight Aratat and all outside the wall, and all the civilians are sheltered behind the wall. And they hear Aratat yelling at Takis yelling, and they give their speech. Yeah. You're looking at a massive story. And that's why people ask me, oh, I read your book, man. If you adapt this guy's story to the big screen, it'll even beat out my fucking... He'll be like, yeah, I'll even beat out my Lord of the Rings trilogy, you know what I'm saying? He won't say that because he has an ego, but that thought will cross his mind because my book is better than J.R. Tolkien's Lord of the Rings. And it was it for this video. Stay tuned. I might make another video either later on today. So Ivan Amir, I'm signing out. Peace.